Yo, what's up? Well, hello and welcome to the Stats Review, a show where we do a review of the BetKing Premier League matches, as well as do a statistical analysis of one of the matches that was played and aired live on one of the league's broadcasting partners. These stats have been provided by SaFra Sports, which is a subsidiary of SaFra Statistics. SaFra Sports has been dealing with Kenyan football statistics since 2016. These statistics include the Kenyan Premier League, the NSL, as well as the Women's Premier League. You can catch them on facebook.com/SaFra Consult KE, and you can also follow them on Twitter at SaFra Consult KE. We also have the links in the description below. So today we're going to do a review of MatchWeek 3, where Giants clashed, pace setters picked up valuable points, and we also saw the first hat-trick of the season scored by a goal-scoring hero from the Leopards' den, thus making an early statement as far as the race for the Golden Boot is concerned. As for the tactical part of the show, we're going to do analysis of the Gor Mahia versus Ulinzi Stars match, which was played at the Nyayo Stadium. So make sure to stick to the end of the show for that part of it. We start off with the results from the MatchWeek 3 matches, where on Friday, December the 11th, Nairobi City Stars welcomed Bandari FC in a match that was played at the Utalii Sports Ground. Nairobi City Stars emerging the winners of that one after they beat Bandari by 2-0. The first goal was scored by their captain, Anthony Kimani, and the second one came through an own goal from the Coastal Bears side. On Saturday, 4 matches were lined up, which also coincided with Jamhuri Day, and just like the celebration of our 57 years of independence, the goals came in plenty. Kariobangi Sharks drew 2-2 at home against Newbies Bidco United. FC Leopards washed aside by Toto Balmungu Sofapaka by 3-0. Western Stima were left beaten 2-5 at home by visiting Tusker FC, and Gor Mahia beat Ulinzi Stars by a solitary goal. On Sunday, KCB made it 3 out of 3 while keeping a clean sheet as they beat Kakamega Homeboys by 2-0 through goals from Henry Onango and David Owino, both of whom were acquired in the preseason transfer window. Viga United on the other side managed a 2-1 win over Nzoia Sugar, while Posta Rangers were held at home to a goalless draw by Wazito. A quick look at the table and how things stand after MatchWeek 3. FC Leopards is on top of the log with 9 points from 3 matches. The second on the table is KCB, who also happen to have an 100% record, winning all 3 of their matches with 9 points. Wazito closed the first part of the table at position 8 with 4 points from 3 matches. On the second part of the table, Gor Mahia sitting at number 9 with only 3 points. In the match that they won against Ulinzi Stars, they've only played 1 match. And bottom of the table closed down is Nzoia Sugar, Western Stima, and Ulinzi Stars, who sit at number 14, 15, and 16 respectively, with Ulinzi Stars having played just 1 match. So here are some of the goals from MatchWeek 3. Concentration. We start off the second part of our show where we're going to do a statistical analysis of the Gor Mahia versus Ulinzi Stars match. We're going to start it off first of all with a few first half attempts. With the first attempt coming from Nicholas Kirui, who put the ball in the net with a cheeky effort, but it didn't count as he had committed a foul while dispossessing his opponent of the ball. The forward was ahead again as he connected with Philemon Otieno's cross, but saw his headed effort comfortably taken care of by the Ulinzi Stars goalkeeper Saruni. The keeper was again called into action through Cliff Miheso's curling free kick that rattled the crossbar. Ulinzi, on their part, had some of their own opportunities. The first off was this free kick by Daniel Wawero, who was a constant threat when it came to dead balls. Masita Masuta almost gave his side the lead after he was played through, but his first touch failed him. His second attempt, minutes later, failed to trouble the keeper as he didn't make the perfect connection to the ball of Njuguna's cross from the right flank. The Ulinzi Stars players pleaded for a handball from the referee in the 25th minute, with claims that Gor Mahia's left back Michael Otieno had handled the ball in the danger area, but the referee dismissed the claims and instead awarded them a free kick from the edge of the penalty box, having been convinced that the ball was handled outside the danger area. A look at the full-time statistics of the match, full-time stats. Gor Mahia leaded in possession 58-42. They also led in goal attempts, where they had 16 attempts, 10 from Ulinzi Stars, 8 on target by Gor Mahia and 3 from Ulinzi Stars. Both goalkeepers had 5 saves apiece. Ulinzi Stars led in the corners, whereby they had 4 corners to Gor Mahia's 2. And Ulinzi Stars also led in crosses, where they had 23-10. But only 7 of these crosses were of any danger. As we head over to the attacking statistics, Ulinzi Stars had the majority when it came to chance creation. They created 10 chances to Gor Mahia's 9. They also made more entries inside the penalty area, where they had 8 and Gor Mahia had 5. They had the most dribbles also, 6 against Gor Mahia's 4. Through balls, they had 6 against Gor Mahia 4. Free kicks, they also led on that one, 7. Gor Mahia had 3. And Gor Mahia had 3 offside calls and none from Ulinzi Stars. If we have a look at the defense statistics, Gor Mahia made the most clearances, 20 against Ulinzi Stars 12. Gor Mahia also had the most tackles. They had 19 tackles. Ulinzi Stars had 17. Ulinzi Stars made, or rather, Gor Mahia made the most interceptions, 61-49. Ulinzi Stars led on aerial duels, 14 against Gor Mahia's 11. You definitely cannot beat soldiers when it comes to duels. Gor Mahia won the ground duels, 4 against 3. And Gor Mahia had the most goal kicks, 12 goal kicks against Ulinzi Stars 10. A quick check at some of the players who made the most influence in this match. We start off with Ulinzi Stars Daniel Waweru, who was a constant nuisance when it came to dead ball situations. We see him here with a free kick on the 24th minute. The Gor Mahia's goalkeeper, Gad Matthews, had to be called into action once again in the 42nd minute with another free kick from Waweru. And then another one that hit the bar. Actually, the Gor Mahia's goalkeeper makes a fingertip save before the ball comes off the crossbar. We can see Waweru here in the second half. In the 74th minute, this time around he went for a long-range effort that also hit the woodwork. Could have easily been the Ulinzi Stars equalizer, as Gor Mahia was leading by a 1-0 at this point in time of the match. And then the Gor Mahia goalkeeper, Gad Matthews, at fault for spilling the ball, almost spilled it back to Waweru, who almost scored. For Gor Mahia, their goalkeeper, Gad Matthews, was a very instrumental player in this match. As you can see, his restart was at par. His ball distribution was also at par. Gor Mahia is a team that likes to play the ball from the back. That's how they start their build-up. And this time around, Ulinzi Stars did not use a high press, and so it made it very comfortable for the Gor Mahia's defenders to actually start their moves. Something which really brought so much confidence to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper also made a couple of saves. Those free kicks from Waweru. And some of those saves actually came during very crucial moments of the match. Because as we saw from the full-time statistics, Ulinzi Stars actually created the most chances than Gor Mahia. It's just that Gor Mahia was more clinical than their counterparts. We can see some of the saves that the goalkeeper actually made during the match. Another player who was quite instrumental for Gor Mahia was their right back, Philemon Otieno. He had a very good day as far as his crosses inside the box were concerned. He's actually the player who made the most crosses, actually the most dangerous crosses inside the box, and as well as he was the player who made the most successful crosses, which one of those actually ended up being an assist for Walimwengu for the goal that actually won them the match. Here's the assist. Actually, Philemon Otieno, together with Muguna, who came into the match later on. Muguna was actually only 3 minutes into the match before Gor Mahia got their goal. He was involved in the goal in itself. Now we get to see that on the goal analysis. One of the pointers that I managed to pick from this match, as far as Gor Mahia's style of play is concerned, is Gor Mahia having the correct kind of players to suit into their style of play. Gor Mahia tends to want to build up from the back, and using a 4-4-2 system, then they have 2 pivots who are already available. Once the ball is played to their center backs, the pivots come, collect the ball, and they are able to distribute the ball to the attacking players. They started the match with Ernest Wendo and Kunfor, who played that role pretty well, and then the introduction of Muguna for Kunfor actually gave them much more depth in terms of going forward and in terms of chance creation. One of the instances where Gor Mahia makes a successful build-up of play from the back is actually seen through this clip, whereby we can see Ernest Wendo making himself available to come and collect the ball from his center backs. Sydney Ohongo is also there. Once the ball goes back to the center back and it's lobbed forward, Philemon Otieno is available to offer his support, and we all know what he can do with his crosses. In another instant, we can see Tito Okello giving an option through his run. Mieso gets the ball, tries to lob it to the back of the defense, well defended by Ulinzi Stars. But once the ball is back to Cliff Mieso, we can see Cindy Wahongo already giving option from the back of the defense, Ernest Wendo losing his marker, and Nicholas Kipkirui is facing the ball, ready to attack. Another one of those instances, as we can see Ernest Wendo sitting right in front of the defense, offering that pivot role. The ball is played forward to Muguna. Philemon Otieno does very well to make those runs, to find those spaces. Once the ball is at Muguna here, John Juguna needs to either mark that space or mark Philemon Otieno, which he fails to do, and creates the highway for Ernest Wendo to come and occupy that space that has been left behind by the Ulinzi defenders. Before this goal was scored, it's actually Ulinzi Stars who were attacking through a corner kick, which was well defended by Gor Mahia. And then the second ball falls to their players. Cargo tries to lob the ball, but instead gives possession cheaply. A quick restart by the Gor Mahia keeper, Gad Matthews. Ulinzi trying to press high, but again they fall back into space. That made it quite easy for Gor Mahia to start their build-up from behind. Once the ball is thrown over here, and it falls to Muguna, you can see what he wants to do. He wants to put the ball to that space over there. So he switches play. Yeah, Wendo is actually pointing to Juma where he wants the ball to be played. The ball is well defended again by Ulinzi Stars. But Philemon gets the ball, and there's only one thing in his mind: to lob that ball inside the box. Ulinzi Stars, with their 2 defenders, actually sitting wide and letting the Gor Mahia attackers in between. You don't want to get caught in such situation, and it makes it so easy for Gor Mahia. Actually, it was too quick, and these are kind of things that champions do. Well, we've come to the end of our show. we thank you so much for watching. This is actually our first show. We'll be doing these shows each and every match week, trying to give you this analysis of these matches, and also give you a perfect review of the BetKing Premier League. As always, if you liked it, you can hit us up with a subscribe. You can like the video, you can also share, you can comment. If you don't like it, we also welcome your views. You can just leave it down the comment section. If there's something that you want us to change for the show, then we'll do it. The show is for you and not for us. So until then, we'll see you on the next one.